10-4, 2 tanking, 2 yell dispatch, go ahead.
2 tanking 2, I'm currently going to be in foot pursuit at 705 Franklin Court, running northbound. I'm currently at the address 7055.
10-4, 2 tanking, 2 currently in foot pursuit, running northbound at 705 Franklin Court, and you need to respond in 3 or less. 2-4 tanking 2 en route in 1. 2 more units to respond, code 3 is 7055 Franklin Court for a foot pursuit. 210 King 1 in 1. 210 King 4 in 2.
210 King 2, the suspect description is going to be a white male, brown shirt, blue pants, blue baseball cap, blonde hair, last seen going northbound 7055 Franklin Court in the backyards.
10-4, suspect description is a white male, brown shirt, blue pants, blue baseball cap, blonde hair, last seen northbound 7055 Franklin Court. Any SAM unit able to respond in 2 or less to the foot pursuit? Any nearby SAM unit to 7055 Franklin Court in the city of Compton? 10-4, 2 late SAM 2 and 3. 10-4 showing 2 late SAM 1 and 28 Lincoln, also responding to the foot pursuit from the desk. 10-4 Air 21, it's going to be a foot pursuit in Compton. Suspect description is going to be a white male, brown shirt, blue pants, blue baseball cap, blonde hair. Last seen going northbound 7055 Franklin Court through the backyards. Air 21 switching over.
Air 21 to the Compton units at the foot pursuit. Let's go on ahead and get a containment set up. We're going to start to the west. Can I get a unit to the southwest corner of Franklin Court and Emerson Drive? Then a unit to the corner of Franklin Court and Academy Place. Then the northwest corner of Franklin Court and Emerson Drive.
Any unit to the south side of Franklin and Emerson? Any unit to Franklin and Academy? Any to the north side of Franklin and Emerson? 10-4 Arrow. 214 King 2 is going to have the south corner of Franklin and Emerson. 219 King 2 is going to have Franklin Academy. And 218 King 4 is going to have Emerson and Franklin the north side.
10-4 SEC. Let's get the south and the west side contained now. Can I get a unit to the south side of Franklin Court and Arbor Lane? I know the unit to the south side of Franklin Court and Joyner Road. A unit to the north side of Franklin Court and Joyner Road. And finally, a unit to Franklin Court and Colonial Drive.
Any unit to cover Arbor Lane and Franklin Court? 10-4, 210 King 1, covering Arbor and Franklin. A unit to cover Franklin and Joyner Road, south side. 211 Tom 1 is going to be covering south side, Franklin and Joyner. A unit to cover north side of Franklin and Joyner Road. 10-4, 213 Team 1 is going to be covering the north side of Joyner Road and Franklin Court. Another unit to cover Franklin Court and Colonial Drive. 10-4, 213 King 2 is going to be covering Franklin Court and Colonial Drive.
SCC, I'm also noticing some traffic heading towards Franklin Court from Colonial Drive. That's currently impeding our containment unit. We go on ahead and get an additional unit to go to Riverside Drive and Colonial Drive to block westbound traffic that's heading towards our containment unit now, Franklin and Colonial. Also, can I also get an additional unit to Arbor Lane and Valley Drive to block traffic down there as well?
Any unit to block westbound traffic on Riverside Drive and Colonial Drive? 10-4, 211 Tom is going to be blocking westbound traffic, Riverside Drive and Colonial Drive. And another unit to block northbound traffic on Valley Drive and Arbor Lane. 10-4, 215 Tom 1 is going to be blocking traffic, Valley Drive and Arbor Lane. Per the watch commander, there are going to be volunteers currently en route. We are currently going to be having 500 Victor, in addition to 505 Victor, en route to cover the units that are covering the traffic control. Once again, to the units covering traffic control at Colonial Drive and Riverside Drive, and Valley Drive and Arbor Lane. We're going to have 500 Victor and 505 Victor en route to take your spots in a matter of time, per the watch commander's orders.
SCC, we're having our containment units get into place right now. You can can go on ahead and switch us over to Compton Metro and contact SCB.
All units at the Foot Pursuit Containment, switch over to Compton Metro. Once again, all units at the Foot Pursuit Containment, switch over to Compton Metro. SCB has been contacted. Patch and channel clear 2136.